Scorpion Island is raising the stakes. 3 teams are battling against each other.
Come on, Kiki!
Catch it on you! Tell me! I said tell me!
To win the all-powerful Island Torches. Their only hope of escape.
Coming up, all 3 teams take on a rock-hard challenge.
This is so hard!
There's a messy challenge for Oliver in Claw.
We've done everything we can, and we sort of lost.
But Team Sting are at breaking point.
You didn't ask us to explain it, so how did we know that you wanted us to?
Hello and welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island, the island with a real sting in its tail. I'm JK.
I'm Joel, and you join us as 3 brave teams face the quest of a lifetime in a bid to try and escape this mysterious island.
And to escape, they must face the most amazing, jaw-dropping challenges they've ever seen. And it doesn't stop there. There is so much more.
Escaping the island is going to be a massive test of endurance.
I started the river, I'm really freezing. Yeah? I've been in the water for quite some time. Wait.
Come on, mate, that's it! Right, are you near me?
For the first time, there are 3 teams on the island, so the fight is fiercer than ever before.
No, stop.
You tell me. You get angry, you tell me. I said tell me.
The race to escape is almost impossible, and the team's only hope is to collect these Island Torches. They hold a secret power, the power of light. Whichever team wins the most Island Torches will have the best chance of winning the final challenge, because the adventurers will be in darkness.
Deep breaths. Calm down. Calm your voice down, okay?
The Island Torches are their only hope of escape.
I'm a little bit scared of the dark.
The challenges that I most fear is underwater because it's going to be dark.
This is going to be an extraordinary adventure.
Our adventurers are going to have to pull out all the stops to escape this island, because each day the teams face 2 challenges. First is the Eliminator. Whoever wins that goes through to Double Jeopardy, where they continue to battle it out for that all-important Island Torch.
Now today, we see Sting. Now they're going to be taking on Venom for that all-important Island Torch. Both teams are desperate to win that torch.
Because although Claw have already won 2 torches, Venom and Sting have none.
But the island has a real devious challenge up its rocky, bouldery sleeve. This is Rock Hard Race. In this thrilling challenge, 2 adventurers will have to trust their teammates to physically haul them 20 meters into the air. That's taller than 3 double-decker buses stacked one on top of each other. They'll be wrestling with giant column pieces in a frenetic head-to-head race.
So who's going to be playing Rock Hard Race? The teams gathered round the island fire to find out.
So, Sting, Claw and Venom, it is time to discover your destiny on the island fire. What I can now tell you is, Claw, you're already through to the next challenge because you won Double Jeopardy. However, Team Sting and Team Venom, we need to figure out which of your players will be playing the next challenge.
So, if you'd like to step up here, Team Sting, and place your hand on top of the island handprints.
The flame has faded under 2 of the adventurers' handprints, but 3 are now smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island.
Team Sting, I can tell you, playing Rock Hard Race tomorrow, are Anna, Ricky, and Savannah.
Next, Team Venom, step up to the island fire.
Place your hands on the island handprints, and let's find out who's playing the next challenge. Playing the next challenge will be Harry, Imani, and Jeremy.
Playing Rock Hard Race for Team Sting are Ricky, Savannah, and Anna.
They'll be pitted against Team Venom, Imani, Jeremy, and Harry.
Remember, only one of these teams will play against Team Claw in Double Jeopardy later on. This means they'll be one step closer to winning that all-important island torch that'll help them in their quest to escape from Scorpion Island.
First off, Sting, how are you today?
We're really good.
Working as a team?
Yeah, we're pumped.
Team Venom, Harry.
Hi.
Have we got the top 3 players?
Yes, we have. We've got the top 3 players for the challenge.
Imani, are you motivated?
Yeah.
And Jeremy, are you up for it?
Yeah, we're going to win this time. We can't make any more mistakes. It's that one.
Because currently, neither team have any island torches. And at the end of today, you are playing for that, the all-important island torch.
The island has suspended 2 giant stacking systems from the treetops. And Venom and Sting will be going head-to-head to fill theirs with huge column pieces. One adventurer from each team must go up and down to collect the pieces, deliver them, and clip them into place. The other 2 members of each team will be connected to the same rope as the suspended adventurer, and to pulley them into position, they must run back and forth. And whichever team fills their stacking system first, wins.
So you know the game now, guys. There is a lot at stake today. How are you feeling? First off, Savannah, Team Sting.
I think we're feeling pretty confident because we reckon that we can win this and beat Team Claw.
Team Venom.
I think we're feeling pretty confident because we have a good feeling and we really need to win this challenge to get the island torch.
Right, it's now time for the Eliminator. Team Sting, are you ready?
Ready!
Team Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
This challenge will be tough for 2 of our team members. In Sting, a challenge like this is Savannah's big worry.
Some challenges might scare me, like the ones that you have to step into nowhere, like way up high, things that you have to let go and like fall into nowhere.
For Venom, Jeremy failed the challenge last time and was hard on himself.
Yeah, I think I didn't go fast enough. They don't care, but I care. I think I let them down. But, you know, stuff happens.
Will Jeremy help Venom go through to Double Jeopardy?
And Venom have chosen Imani to deliver their column pieces, and Sting have gone for Savannah. The question is, will these selections prove wise?
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're away. Jeremy and Harry have raced off, already lifting Imani up. But it seems like Savannah's having trouble.
I can't reach teach them.
Go! Because I said to him, oh, don't swap.
Go!
They don't swap.
We said don't swap Savannah, and they did.
It seems the rest of Sting have swapped Ricky and Savannah's role around without telling Bradley and Stevie. They're not happy, but the challenge has only just begun. Savannah's got time yet to prove the doubters wrong.
Savannah, bring it out a little bit. Slide it in. Right, lock.
Yep, that's it. Imani's locked Venom's first piece in, and her teammates are lowering her back down at huge speed.
Lock it, Savannah. Down.
Grab it! Come on!
Leave it, Savannah. Lock it.
Savannah, have you locked that one in?
No, not yet. Come on, hurry up, Savannah. Right, that's it. Stop. Come on, Savannah. Up a bit more. Come on, guys.
Imagine how much pressure Savannah must be feeling now. Her size is causing her to struggle, and all eyes are on her. So tough, but she's not giving up.
I'm trying. Gotta hurry up, Savannah. Come on, come on. Good work. Well done. Well done.
Imani resorted to kicking the piece into place. Impressive stuff, but will it wear her out?
Hurry up now, Savannah. Down.
Savannah's locked it in. Sting needs to move really quickly now.
Come on, Imani. Down a bit. That's it. Good work, Imani. Do it. Well done. Okay, lift it up.
Ricky and Anna are powering. Oh! Oh, Ricky's down. No, he's okay.
Harry, I'm dragging you. Run!
This is bad news for Venom. Iman is nearly up, but Jeremy is having to literally drag Harry along.
Harry! Harry, stop it!
Let me go! Let me go!
That's good work from Savannah.
Yeah!
If you get a third one now, you can catch up here. After a really slow start. Like, look at that. You're flying.
Oh no! Just when Sting was starting to put pressure on Venom, Imani drops her piece. Disaster! Could this be the turning point in this challenge?
Take advantage! Take advantage!
It's neck and neck now. It's 2-on-2.
Come on, Savannah! Go, Savannah!
Imani, come on!
Savani's down. She's got into the lead here.
Savannah's doing really well here. Has she finally got the knack of holding onto the giant pieces?
Oh! Stop!
Harry, stop it! Run!
Oh, this is worrying. Oh dear!
Oh, it's down again.
Savannah just couldn't hold on to the piece securely enough, and down it plummeted. The question is, would Sting be doing better if they'd stayed with their first choice and had Ricky delivering the pieces? Imani's got a third piece in there, but Savannah seems to be struggling.
Well done, Imani!
And she has! That seemed like an unforced error, and it's not going to be popular with her teammates.
Nice one, Imani! Right down! Down! Imani, well done!
Venom are stepping it up again. Oh, but Savannah's not on the seat properly.
Down!
And Ricky and Anna aren't even listening to her. Sting really need to start acting like a team.
Harry, what?
I lost my sting!
But she's somehow holding on to that piece. Oh, this is looking precarious. Oh, no!
Right, stop!
Savannah is giving it her all, but being the size she is, she's just struggling to hold on to the pieces.
It's just like what we said at the beginning, that Savannah and Ricky shouldn't swap because Savannah's too small to get round the bricks, and she just keeps on dropping them.
But there's no time for regrets. Imani is battering Venom's fourth piece into place.
Well done, Imani!
Good work.
Well done! Nice one, man!
here.
Imani's locked that one in for Venom. She's off her seat too, but she's not letting it bother her. Yep, and that stings third.
Don't drop it! Stop! Good work, Iman. No! Don't drop!
Oh no, a second drop from Imani there.
Savannah, you can catch up here. Sting can catch up. It's 4 plays 3.
Keep going! Yes! Keep going!
That was really quick. Now Venom can't afford any more mistakes.
Stop! 2! Not drop it!
Whoa, it's in. It's in.
Yes!
But Savannah's locked Sting's fourth in.
No time! Put the bottom one in now. Just put it in. Why? Just do it. All right.
This is an interesting change of tactics for Venom. They're leaving the middle slot till last. But will it make a difference?
Right, the race is really on now, guys. Come on.
That was quick work from Savannah, but now Imani's got Venom's penultimate piece.
Put the bottom one. Right, we need to give her quite a lot of slack because she's putting the bottom one in. Come on, Savannah. We need it.
Can Sting ever catch up? They've copied Venom's tactic. Savannah's put the bottom piece in place, but Imani's really motoring on.
This is it. One more. Lock it in. Get down to the ground.
Imani, go! Yes! Right, oh!
And Venom are on to their last piece now. This is great work. Whoa, Savannah's crashed into Imani, but Imani's not letting it slow her down.
Is it locked to get to the ground?
It's locked. And that's it. Venom are the winners.
First challenge and we did it!
So good!
Well, Jeremy's got cause to celebrate. After a run of bad luck in the last 2 challenges, he used his natural strength to lead Venom to victory in the Eliminator. While Venom celebrates, Savannah looks emotional.
Savannah, how are you feeling, darling?
I'm a little bit upset.
No, you start crying because I'll start crying too. I think you did brilliant up there. What are you upset about?
I'm upset because I lost for my team because I just couldn't get them in there, and I'm just like a little bit sorry for my team that I let down.
Well, you didn't let anybody down. It was so close, wasn't it? Hey, Imani, not losers anymore then.
No.
How you feeling?
Ecstatic. I can't believe we won. Well, I can actually.
You're very quiet today because normally you're quite loud.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Concentrating? What were you doing?
Well, I was just in my head. I was thinking through tactics of like ways to how to do it, and like if we should go bottom to top or top to bottom, and how we're going to do it. And well, it all paid off, and we've won.
That was a really tough challenge, but Venom were triumphant. Let's take another look at the action. Right from the start, the difference between the teams was clear. For Venom, Imani had no trouble grabbing onto the column pieces, and Jeremy and Harry made light work of pulling her up.
Good work!
I can't reach them.
For Sting, Savannah's small size made her struggle with the pieces, and it seemed they'd made a tactical error in changing their minds at the last minute to put her rather than Ricky in the hot seat. Delivering all 8 column pieces proved a real test of endurance. Anna looked exhausted. Harry slipped and ended up being dragged along by Jeremy, and both Imani and Savannah dropped pieces at crucial moments. Savannah was just as determined as Imani, but in the end, the difference in size and strength between them gave Venom an overwhelming advantage and victory for the first time.
Guys, that was so brilliant. It was amazing to watch. It was like neck and neck, and then Venom would take the lead, and then Sting would take the lead, and then, you know, you drop one, and you drop one, and it was like brilliant to watch. But obviously, there can only be one winner, and that winner is Team Venom. Yes. And you said you were very confident about winning.
Yes.
Team Sting, don't worry about this. There are more chances to win on more challenges coming up. However, I must send you back to camp right now with absolutely nothing. In the meantime, Venom, you can go and celebrate. But you know what was happening while you were doing that?
What?
Team Claw were watching you. They're your next rivals. What did they think?
So what tips have Claw picked up that will help them in the Double Jeopardy round?
Oh, Savannah's really struggling with the really big rocks.
Good guy,
Why are they done? Because, but when they run,
you see that Anna's got
she has more of the control
rather than Ricky. So I think Jemima should go there because she's a lot stronger.
I agree.
Fall off, Elf.
No, Amani. Look at Amani.
Amani.
She's not using the seat. She's just using it under her arm.
Yeah, but she didn't have it on her arms.
She's hooking it. No, but Savannah didn't have it on her arms though.
Savannah should just quickly put it in there so that they've got the same. Try and get it so you're sitting on the seat. But if you do end up like how Amani's got it, then leave it like that, I'd say.
If you're putting it in sideways like that, the rope's not far enough down, it's going to slip out. You need it up straight. If you don't have it up straight,
just watch Amani and see what she does.
Oh my God, Harry's on the floor.
Harry's really struggling.
She places the bottom on it, holds that with her knee or her foot, then pushes it.
We can't worry about the seat. Ricky,
She dropped it.
and Savannah. So
This one's going to take like 30 minutes. Whoever's going up, we've got to get a really good grip on it, or else they'll drop it.
As Claw prepare to take on Venom in Double Jeopardy, a defeated Sting, still torchless, make their way back to camp to face Bradley and Stevie.
I kind of think that the way you three like swapped and you didn't kind of tell us. We went up to say like the ready bit, and then we came back down and got all our stuff on, and that's when we told you. And then when you didn't come to us because we walked. We were all sat in the tent, and you were already up there.
we're aware that we said that, and we did, and we were going to do that.
And we all agreed that one of them two were going up, and the other two were going to pull.
And then what we did, we changed our minds, and we let you know, and you said, yeah, that's fine.
So why did you change?
We didn't know, but the point is, you knew that we were going to change, so why are you shouting at us for it?
What's happening is Ricky, Savannah, and Anna, they're all like taking one side, and me and Bradley are on the other, and we're arguing about the positions that happened in today's challenges. We all agreed that Ricky and Anna should have gone up. Then them three decided to change it and put Savannah up.
We saw the challenge and we looked at the blocks and everything, and we learnt what we had to do properly, and we thought, no, Ricky can't go up because me and Savannah would have to pull him, and we couldn't do that because we aren't strong enough.
I told Stevie briefly that I was going to go up and down because I'm the lightest, but I don't think the message got through because she's saying that I didn't tell her anything. And they're now trying to say that they supposedly came down the hill earlier and said, oh, Savannah's going up. And me and Bradley can't even remember that.
And Stevie and Brad are really, really, really irritated with us because we didn't tell them that we were putting Savannah in the chair. We did, we went and told them. They weren't doing anything stressful, so they should have listened to us.
That's all I'm going to say. You're team captain. You're supposed to have responsibility of sorting the group out, making sure decisions are made equally, everybody's happy.
We said that we told you, and you said okay.
When am I supposed to sort it out? Because, like, we've done everything we can, and we sort of lost. So now what can we do?
It's not our fault you've got short-term memory loss or something.
I don't really know if I want to resolve and like be friends again. I think really Ricky, Anna and Savannah just need to sort out what they're saying. So I don't really think I could trust them three right now, so.
You didn't ask us to explain it, so how did we know that you wanted us to?
Like, when I was the captain and, like, we swapped, for I don't know why, but yeah, like, we made a decision and we all agreed on it. And you three were like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I don't see why you've changed it, and the plan was to keep it this way. And don't give me that, Anna, so.
We admit that we made the wrong decision, we messed up the challenge a bit. It was a hard challenge, we all tried our best in the challenge,
So why don't you just admit, we told you, you said okay. You might not have understood, but you said okay.
I think Savannah should really sort it out because she's team captain. She's supposed to keep the team together because it's all going pear-shaped and she's just not taking charge fully.
And I'm just getting really irritated because we should all be working as a team, but those two are just spoiling it because they're not agreeing with anything.
I feel sort of responsible for getting my team back together. So it's sort of my team, and I just want it to be the best team that it can be, so that we can win challenges together, not like lose because we're not working together. And I just want that to work out, and we can all be happy families again.
One of Team Sting's rules is respect your teammates, and admirably, Savannah becomes the peacemaker.
Team Sting, I reckon we should just forgive and forget, because if we just divide ourselves, then we won't be able to win the challenges together. So, just like give people a hug. That's okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Savannah.
As you can see, Team Sting are pretty down about losing that challenge, especially Savannah, who's taken it to heart and blaming herself for the entire team losing. However, if you missed it, it was a very tough challenge, and this will prove it.
Sting took on Venom in the Eliminator, but Harry, Jeremy and Imani from Venom proved to be the stronger team in the challenge.
She's on it. So now it's time for Double Jeopardy, where the challenge is much tougher and the stakes are raised for the adventurers. Team Venom will take on Team Claw as they battle it out for an island torch.
But the island never gives up. If Team Venom win, not only will they collect today's island torch, but they'll take one of Team Claw's too. It really is Double Jeopardy. The island has suspended 2 giant stacking systems from the treetops. This time, Claw and Venom will be going head-to-head to sort huge column pieces onto them. One adventurer from each team must go up and down to move the pieces and clip them into place. But this is Double Jeopardy, so the island is making things much harder for Claw and Venom. This time the column pieces are marked with letters, and the teams have got to arrange them so they spell out the word Scorpion. The other 2 members of each team will be connected to the same rope as the suspended adventurer, and to pulley them into position, they must run back and forth. It's going to be a massive test of strength, endurance and bravery. Plus this time it's a real mental challenge too, and whichever team spells out Scorpion first wins.
So guys, you know it's time for Double Jeopardy. Jemima, team captain from Claw, give me the 3 names of the people you've chose.
Millie, Suki and I.
Millie, Suki, Jemima.
Venom's Assad and Tani didn't take part in the Eliminator round, but part of Claw's advantage is they will pick Venom's 3rd team member. And they've chosen Harry.
Why have you chosen Harry?
We just thought that because in the last, when he played the last, Jeremy was like dragging him across and he didn't seem like strong enough to bring it along a bit, so we just thought we'll just put him in. Also, he's tired.
Venom's Harry has been picked to play again by Claw. Claw thinks that Harry is the weak link in Venom.
If I lose for my team, I think hopefully my team will be like, well done, Harry, you tried your best, that's all you could do. And that's what a team is for, and your friends, so hopefully they would do that. But if they didn't, I'd probably be like a bit annoyed with them, because I tried my best.
It must be hard for him as he's Venom's captain and wants to lead his team to victory. But will he do it?
Team Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
Team Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
Claw have selected Jemima and Millie to do the hauling and Suki to move the column pieces. And they've chosen Harry to play again for Venom. He'll be pulling along with Tani, while Assad is moving the pieces.
Three, 2, 1, go!
And they're off! This is a really fast start for both teams. And already communication seems to be an issue. Assad's crying stop, but his team keep pulling him up.
Stop. A little bit more, China.
That's more like it. If Harry and Tani don't keep listening to Assad, Venom don't stand a chance.
Go up a bit, Harry.
Come on, Suki!
Suki's trying to unclip his first column piece, the R.
Suki, have you got problems?
Yeah.
Come on!
Stop! Come on, Suki, you can...
Assad's moving the O piece down one, that's good stuff.
Stop.
Remember, the teams have got to spell out the word scorpion with the pieces, so that O is in the right position now. And Venom have only got 3 more pieces to get into place, unless they make a time-wasting mistake.
It's on the wrong side. Yes!
Suki's finally unlocked the R piece.
Come on, Assad!
Suki, have you got it yet?
Down. One more. Wait.
And it's there. And as Assad is taking ages to lock his first piece into place, at this stage there is nothing between the teams.
Doing well, Suki, keep it up!
At last, Assad's locked the O in, but now Suki is really struggling to lock his R in.
Come on, Suki! Come on! You do it! Come on, Suki! That's it! Come on, Suki!
This is good communication from Venom, and it looks like Assad's going for their R piece now.
Twist it round! Go down! Down! Come on, Suki! Good!
Right, where's that going?
Down!
Let's see.
Go up!
Go up.
Up! Stop!
This is great work from Assad. He's just got to put it into position now and... Oh no, he's dropped it. That was the first big mistake from Assad. It's wasting valuable time, and with the challenge so close, it could be bad news for Venom.
Come on, Suki! Go!
You've got to go quicker!
Move the block, Suki! Bring it out!
Suki's really struggling with the lock. He's getting more and more frustrated, and that's not going to help. This is a great recovery from Venom. Assad's got their R piece in. At this stage in the challenge, Venom have crept ahead. They've only got 2 more column pieces to put into position, while Claw have 3. And this is only putting more pressure onto Suki. Suki is really at the sharp end of this challenge. The rest of Claw are all shouting at him, but they can't be helping. Ultimately, it's all down to him, and he is finding the awkwardness of the locks really hard.
Go on, Assad! Go on, Assad!
And finally, yes, he's got it. The game is back on.
Suki, you do fantastic. Keep it up! Go down! That's it!
That was much quicker lock work from Suki, but Assad's finally locked in his R. Oh, and Suki's dropped the O piece. That is not how to catch up. Assad's got Venom's eye piece, and his team are getting him into position.
Down. Lower.
Oh no! He's dropped it! This is hectic stuff.
Where's it going?
That looks precarious. Oh dear!
Lower. Get me down.
Come on, Suki! That's it, Suki! Go!
Asa, where are you going?
Go down a bit.
Asa, what's going on?
Oh no, it slipped out of his hands.
Go down!
Go down.
Exhaustion is clearly beginning to set in now. Oh, and another drop from Suki. Neither team has many pieces left to position, but unless they focus, this could end in utter stalemate. Oh no, Harry's down. No, he's okay. Just as well, really. Venom can't afford to waste time now. Assad's doing really well here. That column piece is on the right shelf now, but the eye needs to be facing out.
Go back a bit. We've got to be in the right position. Come on, pick it up.
Suki's looking really tired now. He can barely hold on to those column pieces.
Get up! Faster! Don't get up! Suki, go faster! Come on! Come on, Assad! You can do it, Suki! He's doing it! Go on, Assad! You're doing it!
Oh no, that's yet another drop. He's really going to struggle to catch Venom up now. Assad's got their eyepiece in.
Well done, Assad! Yes, Assad, well done!
Venom have only got one more column piece to position now, while Claw have still got two. Suki really needs to get a move on and hope Assad starts making some stupid mistakes.
We're just going to go at this one.
Assad, well done! Keep going! Yes! Assad, keep going! Come on! Well done, Assad!
What's a Claw doing?
Assad, well done!
Oh, that shot. No, it's down. It seemed like time was standing still with Claw, and it was no better when they did get going. Chucking that column piece in was never going to work, and this is no time to be careless.
Assad, you're doing so well, you're winning!
That's it. Assad's locked in the eye, and he's only got the S piece left.
Yes! Let him get the S and then we're going to vault!
We're winning!
Go! Oh, wait!
This is excellent hauling. Harry's on his second challenge, and he's showing no signs of tiredness.
Suki, go, keep going!
And Assad's got the S piece in place.
Come on, you're doing so well, Suki! Get up!
Tensions are running high in Team Claw, but surely they haven't got time for a comeback.
Assad! Get me!
Come on.
Well done, Assad! Done it!
Yes! Assad's locked it in.
Really well, Suki, well done! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That's it. It's all over. Venom have won.
Assad, you've done it! You did it!
Venom are jubilant at their first victory, and it was a real team effort.
They encouraged me, they said go on Assad, and then that really helped me and really made me push even harder. Yeah. So without my teams, I couldn't have done it.
Ah, that's great to see. Assad commiserating with Suki, who is clearly upset at losing. It's one of the things he was most worried about before coming to the island.
If I let the team down, I get to myself. Like I haven't done my best. And then I'll ask my team what I did wrong and say sorry. Say I'll do better next time, probably.
And here's the evidence. Gaps in Claw's stacking system, but all of Venom's column pieces are there, spelling out Scorpion. Now let's remind ourselves of how they got there.
Go!
After a shaky start when it seemed Tani and Harry weren't listening to Assad, Venom got into a good column piece delivering rhythm.
Go on, Assad! Wait, hold on!
For Claw, Millie and Jemima looked like strong rope pullers, but Suki quickly had trouble with unlocking the pieces and just couldn't keep up with Venom's pace. Neither team put a piece in the wrong place, but as they got increasingly tired, both Assad and Suki had moments where they just couldn't hold on, and this in turn caused extra work for the rope pullers. Harry in particular, on his second challenge in a row, looked exhausted, but just kept on going. But in the end, it all came down to the fact that Assad got the hang of unlocking the pieces, while Suki let the pressure get to him.
Get me up! Get me up!
And so it was no surprise that Venom were the first to make their pieces spell Scorpion and claim victory.
So the winners of Double Jeopardy are...
Venom.
Team Venom! What a brilliant day you've had. So, did you think you were going to win the challenge first off?
On the first challenge, I thought we did, and
Yeah.
I thought like we would, and we did. but on the second challenge I thought we wouldn't, because I was like really worn out, and the opposite team picked me because I knew I was worn out, but we beat them.
That was great. I've got to speak to Assad as well, because he was doing all the flying. I know you guys were pulling, but how quick is he?
Very.
What was the feeling like up there for you?
It was really hard, like, to control and put the clips together, and plus I just had to take the gloves out, and it was annoying. And it's really hard, like, to stay in the air. You can't even control yourself.
But you enjoyed playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so when there's winners, there's got to be losers. Now, you were the favourites at the start of today. Team Claw, what happened? It fell to pieces. Were your teammates listening to you?
Kind of. It's just I don't think I was shouting enough, or they couldn't hear me as well right in there.
Ladies, it's your chance to defend yourself. Was it all his fault?
We couldn't hear at all, so we were just like assuming that as soon as he picked it up and we saw he had a good grip, then we just moved because we couldn't hear him at all. And I think that's what brought us down a bit, because we couldn't hear.
So what have you learned from it then?
Well, we've realised that it wasn't really us going down, it was more the other teams coming up. It wasn't us losing, it was more them winning. But it was neck and neck, and then they just suddenly speeded on. But I think we played a good game.
OK, so you've got to learn from it for next time. So like I said, start of the day, you had nothing. And now you have 2 island torches.
One torch has been won from the challenge, but the other has been taken from Claw.
So, as team captain, I will give you one of these. Harry, there is your island torch. Tani, there is your island torch. Off to your camps.
Woo!
It's been an exciting day for the teams, and it doesn't stop there. Now it's time for Sting, Claw and Venom to vote for their new team captains. Team Sting are first.
As our new team captain, I'd like Bradley. He's good talking and communicating and things, and he can just tell us what to do, and we'll probably not have as many little falling outs.
Stevie, because she's really organised and she really cares for Team Sting, and she puts her heart into everything.
For Team Sting, I really want to vote for Ricky.
I'd like Bradley to be new team captain.
This time for Team Sting captain, I'm going to vote Stevie, because I think she really would like to be captain. I'm sure she'd be very good at it. She'd definitely put forward a decision, and she'd listen to everybody else, I think.
Team Claw vote for their new captain.
The person I'm going to vote for to be the next captain of Team Claw is Tyson again, because I really think he would make a good captain, and I think over these past few days he's learned how to not be so bossy, and I think that would make a really good captain, and he's not afraid to get his opinions across.
Oliver, because he did very well in the challenge yesterday.
My team captain vote is going to be Oliver.
Today I'm going to vote for Suki. Now I'm going to actually vote for Ollie, because in discussions Ollie is really fair. He doesn't push his opinion too much, and he just states his opinion and then listens to everybody else's.
So this time I'm voting for Ailey. I think she feels a bit left out of the team since she hasn't done any challenges. So I'm voting for you, Ailey. Good luck.
And today's triumphant winners, Team Venom, go off to vote for their new captain.
I vote for the team captain, Jeremy.
This time I think I'm going to vote for Assad.
I vote for Tani because I feel sorry for her because no one voted for her and she really tried her best. So I think she could be a good team captain.
This week I'm going to vote for Tani because I think yesterday she did really well in the challenge. She beat me.
I'm going to vote for Miley because she's really nice and I reckon she'd do an excellent job of it.
Who's Team Claw's new captain?
And the new team captain is Ollie!
Nice. I am doing my best all the time and not give up at any time. I can also not only work well with others, but can tell them what to do and to lead them.
Who has Venom decided to be their new team captain?
The new captain is Tani.
Oh my God! Well done, Tani! Oh my God, everybody! Well done!
things aren't as simple with Team Sting.
Hung vote, Bradley and Stevie must decide.
You guys just want to like go walk away and chat?
Yeah.
I think they're both good captains.
We need to decide, and how should we do this?
I want to give it to you because, like, I think you're really motivational and, like, you don't exactly argue and you just get down to it and you're just like, look, I'm captain, and I think you just take control of the whole group and you make sure nobody has arguments and stuff like that. So
cool.
I think you should have it. Yeah? You have it?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
So have you decided you want to be captain?
Me and Bradley had decided that I'm going to give it to Bradley.
Every day, the team captains will select a bamboo pole. Whoever gets the shortest must take on a task to win a reward for their team.
Draw your enemy.
You gotta win me! Go!
It will require common sense,
Hurry! Yeah!
good coordination, and they must be prepared to do anything for their team. So it's time for Tani, Bradley and Oliver to take on today's captain's task. Whoever selects the shortest bamboo pole will be doing today's task. Who will it be? Tani? Bradley? It's Oliver. Everyone's excited, but what's the task?
Find 5 hard-boiled. Use only your head.
At the captain's challenge, Ollie had to crack 5 boiled eggs and put them in these little cup things, and he had to do that in 30 seconds.
Oliver braves the task for Team Claw. If he wins, Team Claw receive a luxury for their camp. If he fails, Sting and Venom get it instead. The pressure is on for Oliver.
Ollie started smashing the eggs like on the side of his head like that, just one after the other. After a couple of seconds he found the first one, and then another, until he found all 5. Then everybody went mad because they thought he'd got all 5 of them.
But there's a problem.
Due to technicality, we found out that the last one he put on wasn't actually a hard-boiled egg.
It got to the stage where he thought he'd got all 5 boiled eggs in the cups, and Team Claw were cheering because he'd done it, but then he only think he had like 5 seconds left. And they then finished, and he didn't actually check the eggs.
And then all of a sudden, someone smashed the end one, and it wasn't a hard-boiled egg, so we were like all jumping up and down and screaming.
So Claw lost the challenge.
I think everybody started celebrating too early, and I got confused because everyone thought they were hard-boiled, and so did I. And then we all started celebrating, and then people started changing their minds and saying that they were raw, and I don't know really what happened, but it was fun anyway. I got messy, and I like getting messy.
I feel really sorry for him that he kind of thought he'd won it, and then suddenly his team is kind of really disappointed because he'd messed up a little. But I think he did a really good job of it, and well done to him for trying his hardest.
It's luxury time for Sting and Venom.
Oh my God!
The island has provided chocolates for both teams.
It's amazing, we won 3 times in a row.
That's like so lucky.
It's great.
And everyone is in high spirits. Sting and Venom decide to share the chocolates with Team Claw.
Really kind, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
All right, see you in a bit.
Night falls on Scorpion Island. Venom are in the lead with 2 island torches. Claw have 1 island torch, but Sting have none. But the next awesome challenge is prepared. The drums echo over the island. All 3 teams are being called to the island fire. Come on in, teams. How is everyone today?
Awesome.
Has everyone had a good day?
Yeah.
Bradley, how's Team Sting?
Well, myself, I'm awesome, but the actual team, we're not doing that well because we ain't got any torches, but I'm sure we'll come back.
The Eliminator was very tough today. We had lots of tears from little Savannah. How are you feeling now, Savannah?
I'm alright because I know I tried my best and that's all you can do. So.
Do you find it difficult today?
Yeah, the blocks are really wide, so that's why I kept on dropping them. But that's how we chose
Maybe
to do
a wrong
it. So.
tactical decision.
Yeah, so.
You just needed a little moment, yeah?
Yeah.
And everything's fine now?
Yeah.
Good. Tani, it's been a great day for Venom.
Yes, it has.
First off, you win the Eliminator,
Yeah.
and then you win Double Jeopardy.
I know.
Could it get any better?
We could win more.
Harry, you were having a right old laugh, weren't you?
Yeah, we won the Eliminator and I was really, really worn out and Claw had an advantage, so they picked me to do the Double Jeopardy again because Venom won because I knew I was worn out. And they thought I would let Venom down, but we won. But Jeremy, Mr. Strong Lad here, he kind of done most of it, I think.
Is that true, Jeremy?
Part of it is true, but I couldn't have done it for Harry. At some point he fell over and I had to pull him, Amani and Rock Boulders up, which was pretty hard. But he got back up after about 10 minutes and tried again.
So Venom have found a true dream team.
Yeah. Yes.
It's now time to find out what your next island challenge is. It's written in the rings. Joel.
Team captains, place your hands on the inner ring and turn. What is the name of the next challenge?
Triple decker.
I think it might be, I know they haven't been invented, but maybe it's a triple-decker bus that you have to drive with loads of stuff in it, like a mini one.
Do you not think a triple-decker bus would look slightly out of place on Scorpion Island?
Discuss it with your mates.
Go for it. So Oliver seems to think the next challenge involves a triple-decker bus. I haven't seen a bus on Scorpion Island.
Neither have I. I mean, we can't see one round here. It's nothing to do with buses. This is what triple decker is really all about.
High above the rapids of Thunder River, 2 sets of precarious cables are strung across the gorge. This challenge will see the teams balancing on nothing more than skateboard decks and going head-to-head in a terrifying race across the cables. Sting and Claw will be competing in the Eliminator for a chance to take on Venom in Double Jeopardy. And of course, they'll also be trying to win all-important island torches.
Okay, come back in. Triple decker is the next challenge, but we need to know who's playing it. Team Venom, you had a cracking day, which means you bypass the Eliminator and go straight through to Double Jeopardy. So it will be Sting versus Claw in the Eliminator. Sting, step up to the island fire and place your hands on the island palm.
The flame has faded under 3 of the island handprints, but 2 are now smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island. Playing triple decker, the next challenge will be Bradley and Stevie.
Hey Brad, how do you feel?
Well, me and Stevie work really well together, and
So I'm really excited for that and I can't wait.
Stevie?
I think the island's made a big mistake. I think me and Bradley work really, really good together. We're a strong team, keep each other going, and I think we're going to get out there and win it.
Brilliant, you may step down. Next up, Team Claw. Gather around the island fire.
Playing triple decker for Claw will be Ailey and Tyson. Ailey, the island loves you today.
Yeah, well, it's my first challenge, so it's the first one, so hopefully I can do my team proud with Tyson.
How do you think you're going to cope with it?
I don't know how to cope with it because I have no idea like what it is or what we'll be doing, but hopefully we'll work well together.
You may step down. So the island has decided that the next challenge will be called Triple Decker. I think you all need to get some rest, go back to your camps, think about the next challenge, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night. What an amazing day on Scorpion Island for Team Venom. They've picked up 2 island torches.
And Claw go through to the Eliminator for the very first time, but can Sting stop them?
There's going to be more tantrums, more tears, more drama, more mayhem and more mystery. I'm guaranteeing it next time on Scorpion Island. Goodbye.
Next time, all 3 teams take on the Triple Decker, but none of Venom want to take on the challenge.
I just wanted Harry, can you do it? Yeah, but I done both of the challenges yesterday now.
Anna has a problem.
I do want to fight for the team, but I can't.
And something's going on in Claw's camp.